Hey kids, this is Jack. Welcome back to Harmony Point Zoo. This is my Planet Zoo Let's Play franchise mode for those of you who are new. Today we're going to be embarking on a brand new area. As you can see already from what I've already built, this here is the African animals, and over here we have the Arctic animals. What was requested was Asia, so we're going to start a brand new area in the zoo, a brand new continent, and a brand new set of animals. And the first animal that I'm going to be adding is the Komodo dragon. I'm a particular fan of the Komodo dragon. I just think it's a neat creature, and it's got a lot of potential for a zoo. I do have to apologize if my voice sounds a little rougher than normal. I have managed to catch myself a head cold, and I'm a little congested, and I apologize about that. I'm going to try and not let it interfere with my ability to do the recording, but of course, excuse me, it does mean is I'm occasionally going to be coughing, and you may hear me sniff once in a while, and I apologize for that. But the first thing I wanted to do is I want to kind of lay out an outline for this. The Komodo dragon does not require a lot of space, or rather, it requires, I mean, we're not talking about a suitcase animal like the pangolins, which will be featured in an upcoming episode. But, I mean, the pangolins literally put in a closet and they're fine. But at the same time, they don't require a lot of room like, say, the polar bears with their gigantic habitat over there. So this ought to be, I mean, let's just, they need like 600 square meters. And this right there is, 2,000, much more than they ever needed. So, now that I've outlined it, we're going to work on it. But the first thing I wanted to do was I wanted to do this. We're going to sink this just a little. Komodo dragons do not require any water volume. So we're not sinking this to create, I mean, I am going to create a lake because it's a tropical habitat. But they don't need to swim, so I'm not like creating a lake here. What I'm doing is I'm sinking it just a little, so I can then do this. Wait, here it is. This is a tropical cave blueprint that I found. The credit for it will be listed below, naturally. But I took a look at it, and I liked it. The Komodo dragon, this will work for the Komodo dragon. The original author says that he built it originally for tigers, but heck, if it works for tigers, it'll work for Komodo dragons, I think. And the first thing, let's see. Yeah, let's get a little bit more bedding in here. Alright, and what I wanted, of course, was the walls of the habitat itself are going to, the walls of the cave itself are going to form part of the habitat. And I can see I can see you now, you're going, but Jack, you're disassembling the cave now. Why are you disassembling the cave? All will be revealed, Padawan. All will be revealed. yeah. I do plan on replacing these rocks, or at least some of these rocks, but first I want to make some space. And you'll see why in a moment. Okay. Bring me the barriers. Alright. Bring that out to here. We're going to split that and bring it out to there. I'm going to move this into here. And then I'll bring this out a little bit further. Like that. And that's why. Because that, you know, nothing says fantastic viewing like putting two-way glass in an animal's sleeping area, right? I mean, it's a basic technique. Everybody knows how to do it. So now what we do is we rebuild the habitat. Okay, tropical, aquatic. I need tropical and grassland for the Komodo dragon. Use the rock cladding. And we just slip it right on in, like so. And we'll put another one it's going to be a little stubborn, so we will go ahead and manipulate it a little. Put another one in over here. Like so. And then I think we're going to use one of these. Yeah. We use one of these. Let's spin it a little so it doesn't look quite so uniform. Move it in just a touch. And we'll bring in another one, and we'll do the exact same thing. We're just going to spin this a little and bring it out just a touch. Okay, now this plant is now embedded in the rock, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it up here. You know, just the little details. Now, we do have a little hole here and there, so what I'm going to do, yeah, get in nice and close so I can see what I'm doing here. In case you're wondering why I zoomed in like that, it's because I really want to be able to see what I'm doing. Because I've mentioned before that I'm colorblind. The form of my colorblindness is called cone monochromacy. And what that means is that I can still see color, but what I can't do is differentiate shade. So, for example, if I'm looking at something and it's, say, red, and it's a light red or a bright red, it may as well be the same red as any other, I can't tell the difference between, say, a crimson and a vermilion, or such like that. Now, if there's a drastic difference, I can tell. Like, for example, I can tell sky blue from navy blue, but I can't tell, to give you an even better example, I can't tell navy blue from purple. So when I zoom in like this, it's mostly because I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing, and the fact that the colors are all the same are throwing me off naturally. So what I have to do basically is I have to go, okay, I'm going to move in close enough so that I can see what's going on. It's interestingly enough, cone monochromacy is the rarest form of color blindness, and it is genetically linked to certain eye colors. And I just happen to be, I just happen to have one of those eye colors. I have green eyes, so lucky me. But like I said, I can still see color. I mean, I know that this is green and this is red and this is blue because they're different. They're different enough that I can tell what the colors are. But to give you an idea, this rock to me is the same color as this path. It just is. That's just the way my eyes view things. Anyway, and now you guys know about my color blindness. Let's use this one. But yeah, that was why I zoomed in, so I could tell what was going on, like this. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. What do you think? Good? Good? I like it. I like it a lot. I think it works. I think this really works. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. That right there is going to be the base foundation of the habitat. As for the rest of it, well, I'll show you what I'm planning. Okay, this part is going to be fairly basic. I'm going to use let me see. East Asia and India. Let's turn the blueprints off so I can look at building materials. I need the walls. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. Let me get a quick drink of water. This, maybe these. Only has to be 1 meter tall. How's that for interesting? Yeah, that'll work. Okay. All right. So now that I know that this fence only has to be 1 meter tall to keep the dragons in, that changes the game. That changes the game a lot as far as viewing areas and access. Because I'm just going to drop this down to minimum. Okay, why is that shorter than the rest of it? You guys saw that, right? I mean, it was all marked 1 meter, but that 1 meter was shorter than the rest of the 1 meters. That's very strange. Wonder why. No. This is what I want to do. Yes. Okay. And all of this, we're going back to 1 meter. Let's fix this again. Close enough. Okay. I think that I'm going to pop these two up also. It's about 2 meters. Just to give the dragons a little bit of privacy because I've got open viewing on both sides. You know, so obviously something, you know, obviously something's going to happen here. Let's see, let's remove that from there, and we're going to bring it back over here to, say, there. Now, I'm going to give you a keeper's hut. I've not figured out how I'm going to decorate the Asian area's keeper hut and, you know, the other facilities, but I will get on it as quickly as I can. Okay, and the staff room. Sure. Okay, I can deal. I can deal. Excuse me again, guys. I hate being sick. And does anybody actually like being... I mean, I realized how silly that was to say. Oh, I hate being sick. Yeah, you know, who in their right mind enjoys being sick? You know, hypochondriacs, I suppose, people with Munchausen's, but I am neither. I'm just a normal guy. Okay. You will not defeat me. There. It looks awkward, but it's functional, so everybody's happy. All right. Excuse me. All right, let us do this. Okay, I'm gonna It's a tropical biome. It's going to have water. So this is going to be the water. I wonder, what do I got for waterfalls? Taiga. Tropical. How big is this? Well, it's a pretty good size. Takes up a lot of room. Well, let's unpause and see where it pours. There. It's not that bad. Would certainly handle a lot of the coverage, what with the rocks and the plants and the such. And I don't actually have to include everything because I can sink this bad boy until it's almost done. You know what? Nope. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Okay, let's take the water out for a second. There. Okay. Yes, I know those facilities are without power. I will fix that shortly. Let me just pause it so I don't... Okay, Asian tropical. This one. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, let's grab another one and then we'll start filling in other things and we will bring in the animals. Asia taiga, Asia tropical. Oh, this is a good one. It's nice and big. We're going to bring the animals in shortly and then finish the rest of the habitat around them. Okay. Get another drink of water. These are just, the animals that I have, mostly they are just animals that I've picked up here and there in previous games that I've played and I never used, and for whatever reason I'm hanging on to them. Alright. Okay, research is completed on the pygmy hippos. That's good. Okay. Just want a little bit of a hill here. Not much. Okay. Our dragons, they're both female, by the way. Alright. Too much short grass. Not enough soil, not enough rock, not enough sand. Okay. Let's pause it. Let's do soil. Soil everywhere. Let's put soil in and around their sleeping quarters. Because, where animals live primarily is going to be where they tear up the ground a lot. And it's also where your carefully preserved lawn won't survive. So, but otherwise, I'm going to give it a smattering just pretty much everywhere. Rock. We're going to go along here. As far as sand is concerned, whoops, the necessary rock has slipped under acceptable minimums. There we go. Now, believe it or not, it's saying that plants are at 100%, but we could do with some more coverage. Personally, I think we need another go on the plants. Asia tropical. We've got that one. We've got the other one. I might as well just try and incorporate all of them, right? Now, let's look at toys. Real quick. All right. Restraint feeder. Oh, well. Let's put the restraint feeder front and center, right where the guests will see it. Because nothing excites the guests like watching a 500-pound lizard tear apart a cow carcass. Because wowzers, right? We'll put a couple blood pumpkins around just because those are always entertaining. Yeah, there we go. That should improve their welfare a bit. Let's get that last bunch of plants that I wanted to include. Keeper cannot reach habitat. Yes, I know, this is true. I haven't assigned a keeper to it yet. I will. I promise. I will. I love me some kapok trees because they are huge and they do not ever block the view. They also work for both Asia and Africa. You can't go wrong with a tamarind tree. Okay, I'm going to put this one down, and we're going to put another one over here. And then after that, one of my wolves is about to die. That's sad. Okay, Let me drop a keeper for this habitat, and we will drop a caretaker and a keeper and 2 mechanics and a veterinarian. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we're going to stop today's episode. I really hope... Whoops, hello. Stop the inbreeding. Naughty, naughty. That's not nice. Well, might have gotten to it too late. Oh well. Yep. Anyway, that was today's episode. Hope you enjoyed watching me put together a very fast Komodo dragon habitat. I'll have it decorated up, and we'll lay the path down in time for our next Asian habitat, which at this point is either going to be it's either going to be pangolins, or it may well be orangutans. We will find out. Anyway, folks, take care. Be safe out there. If you like the video, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.